Gentlemen, we are live, folks. That's right. It's a Wednesday night, so you know what that means. It means we're back at it again. We are the Wrasslin for Life Network. We got AEW on tap tonight, the go home show for Forbidden Door. We're going to get into all the action. We're going to talk about all the rumors, all the stories, who's going to be here, who's not going to be here, all the fun stuff, folks. So make sure you strap in, strap on, grab your snacks, put a smile on your face. We are the Wrestling for Life Network. Let's go. Ding, 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 folks. We are live and back at it again. We are ready to go. We got the Hardy Boys already coming out to start off tonight's show. I hope everyone out there is happy, healthy, and safe. You are doing well. I see the folks treading into the chat already. We will get to you and say hello. But as I will remind everybody, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. We cover more live wrestling than anybody else out there. We do not stop. If you're a wrestling fan, this is the place you should be because we got everything you could ask for and more. But folks, tonight's a very interesting night. The last show before Forbidden Door live in Toronto. Hello. But we got a lot going on. Rumors are that, we're getting the mini men. No, we're not. We're getting the old music with the. Okay. The ass boys are on the way out. So if I got a little distracted, bear with me. But I will take a prediction. We take a prediction for all the matches. We will take a rating out of 10 at the end of the night. Make sure you stick around. Let us know how you felt about the show. We really want to get a fan feel for how the show has gone for everybody. But it's going to be a good one tonight. Lots to talk about. Like I said, Forbidden Doors on the horizon. CM Punk's apparently in the building. The Bucks are not. We will talk more about the Bucks and that. There's other wrestling news going on as well. We will get into that. That's going to be a fun time. But folks, get your predictions in. Who are you taking? The Hardy Boys or are you taking the Ass Boys? We will find out as we roll along here tonight. We are ready to go and everyone is excited. There we go. Crowd's live. So the Ass Boys went back to their old music. I guess Many Men was a one-time use only, but they went with the same visual, the around the asses visual. So we will talk about that as well. But right now I got to hook up Matt Hardy kicking this one off. Lots going on. I'm going to get to the chat real quick and say hello. Remember, folks, if we are not getting, or if I'm not getting to your chat and you do not feel noticed, make sure you hit the super chat, the super stickers. Great way to stand out on the channel. Plus, check out all our links below, including our TikTok, our bonfire, and everything else. It is worth it. But right now, we got Matt tagging Jeff, double team on Austin, I do believe. Victor, we'll talk about that as we get to a break. There's a lot of great things to talk about as far as the ratings go. I will say that I believe the main event last week for Dynamite was pulling in about 635,000 people or 34,000 people. That's the main event last week. That's interesting. They averaged higher than Saturday, but we will talk about it. Not too shabby for a debut. Not too shabby at all. So Collision beat Dynamite in the 18-49 demo. Where's the demo god when we need him? We'll talk about that as well tonight. Tyler, I'm going to jump down and get to Tyler real quick. You should be doing memberships. It's coming. We're working on it. We just want to make sure that we're not a channel that's just got a membership for the sake of collecting some bucks. We are setting up our membership as we speak. As soon as it goes live, we will let everybody know. We got more coming your way, more content coming your way. But yes, the memberships are coming. And I know some folks out there deserve medals already for how much they've hung around with us over the last little while. So We will get there. We are getting there very soon, and stay tuned. We just wanted to make sure there was some value to what we were doing. There's no point doing it if y'all ain't having fun. CM Punk will appear tonight. Robert, welcome back. Victor, welcome back. Boston's in the house. Richard Jr. is here. Wrong. Richard, are you really calling someone out on a prediction? Is that happening right now? Like Mussolini, Big Nick in the house, of course. Good to see you, Big Nick. And Kennedy. Hit that like, share, subscribe. Yeah, it's a lot. I don't know if it quite phonetically fits, but share and subscribe. You get where I was going with that. The TNT title should be the main one of Collision. I don't know, Robert. It might be the one in CM Punk's bag. We still got to figure that out. What's in the bag? Help us out. Help us out. Let us know. What's up? Good to see you, Bobby. How are you? How are you? Zodiac back. Robert all over the chat. I love seeing it. AEW fan for life. Well, be a fan of us for life, and we'll give you the best AEW coverage for life. Hardys for the win. Yeah, I'm taking the Hardys as well. I mean, could the Ass Boys surprise us? Maybe. Seemed kind of random. What's up, gamer? How's it going? How's it going? Joseph, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Delete. Is that your pick? Is that who you're going with, money? Welcome back, by the way. Alexis back in the house as well. Hardys for the win. Fair enough. Welcome to the Go Home Show for Forbidden Door. That's right, folks. As if I haven't mentioned that yet, it is the Go Home Show. And we still don't know what's happening on Saturday. Anybody? Somebody? Any announcements? Oh, we get some deletion. And Colton putting Austin's foot on the rope after the twist of fate. All right. Was very bright. I find tonight, and not a bad thing. It's not a criticism, just a random observation, but it is very bright at Dynamite tonight. We might. Thank you for being here with KJ White. I don't know. What's starting Dynamite? So we got the Ass Boys and we got the Hardy Party. Right now, Matt doing most of the work. Jeff on the outside. There we go. Colton goes for a tag in the middle of the ring. That's not allowed. Ref actually made it happen proper. Oh! That was a crazy move. Oh, okay. So, shit. So we got a really nice kind of double hook neck breaker from Colton. Austin gets to his mark too early. Jeff Hardy wasn't ready. So we kind of just played tackle, and then they all landed on the pin. So Jeff Hardy is in the ring, which nowadays is, we'll find out how that goes. Gun Boys are still in the ring. The ref, a.k.a. this mannequin here, not really paying much mind. I think he's counting, but I don't know what the fuck he's counting. Excuse my language, folks. JV, I got butt cheek boys. You're huge on the butt cheek boys. You might want to reword that sentence a little. Future division. Yeah, they're good. There's upside to them. I'm not disagreeing with that at all. I am disagreeing with how they were booked. They randomly showed up last Wednesday. Everyone's like, oh, they're going to join the Bullet Club. Not a mention of it since. I don't know if that's slow playing, long-term storytelling. I have no idea. To me, it was just random booking. Not twist of fate. Colton sells huge. Jeff just. Is it my imagination or is Jeff Hardy moving extremely slow, guys? We got Juice. Okay, now we're starting to tie it back together. Gin and Juice are in the house. Tag. So listen, the Ass Boys are going to pull off a W here. There you go. 1, 2, 3. In what was a very, very bad match. It wasn't a great match, but it got the point across. So it is Now that I just said they forgot about it, now we're going back to it. So are we going to get... All right. Hardy's for the win. Not tonight. What up, Gilly? How you doing? How you doing? Bash is in the house. Where with you? Yeah, no kidding. It was expensive, man. One time only. Jay White with the switchblade. There goes Matt. So right now we got it looks like we got 2 new members, or not official yet though. But they are just picking apart the Hardys. Very exaggerated punch. All right. Tyler, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? Steve G's back. My name is Earl, not Earl. I saw on Twitter that Punk is facing Kojima. Interesting. I guess Kenta not working out. So here comes Starksy. See money. Boys. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Looks like they're going to be the newest members of Gun Club Gold. FTR's here. Holy shit. All right, so we're starting off the night just trying to make the fan base extremely happy by spoiling them with run-in after run-in after run-in. Last Dynamite ended up the same way. This Dynamite, I don't expect anything different as we go through. Lots happening. FTR's here. They're getting stomped out. Starks is here. He's getting stomped out. Babyface is just looking like shit all over the place. Matt Hardy's getting stomped out. Jeff Hardy's on the floor. Everyone's looking at the entranceway. Yeah, here it goes. CM Punk! CM Punk! They wanted it. They got it. CM Punk taking out everybody. Juice getting out of the go to sleep, though. Okay. Resident Evil, good to see you, my friend. Richard Jr., if I haven't said hello, hey. CM Punk. Yeah, they were asking for it. They got it. No entrance, no promo, just here we go. So will this be a New Japan match or a right here tonight match? 8-man tag. Listen to the crowd. And folks, when we do get to commercial break, we will talk more about this. But look at this crowd. Listen. Next week on Collision. What about this week on Collision? I'm not even supposed to be here. Bringing Samoa Joe. Nah, not tonight. Not tonight. It looks, we still haven't made it official about the Ass Boys being a part of the Bullet Club Gold. Though I don't hate it for whatever reason. I'm not like, oh, don't do that. I called it. There you go, Bash. There you go. Robert's happy. What's up, Kev? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful night, sir. Good. More focus on the tag teams, not trios. It'd be lovely if we could get some focus on the tag teams. I completely agree with you, Gilly. Not enough. Remember, that was one of the selling features of AEW when they first kicked off. The Young Bucks stood at a podium and said, we are going to give you the best tag team division in the world. And that lasted like 13 months. Eesh. CM Punk helping Jeff Hardy indirectly because he's kind of helping FTR and Ricky. That's where we're ending up with this. FTR and Ricky. I don't even know what happened to the Hardys. Are they still laying on the ground outside the ring during this whole celebration? It's a rough shout. Tonight match. Not tonight. Next I'm assuming Punk meant this Saturday. That's what I'm assuming. In Toronto, Punk, FTR, Ricky Starks, which sounds like a Luna Havoc dream match, taking on the Bullet Club Gold and the Ass Boys. All right. We'll see how that goes. MJF is referee. Yeah, let's hope. Now we got the concession stand brawl kicking off, as all concession stand brawls do, with a referee trying to get Jeff into a corner. So we're wasting no time. We're getting right into the next shit. Let's go. Jeff throws a hot dog. Jeff throws some popcorn. Mark just shaking his head. The ref is just fucking in the way. Move. We can never find a ref when we need one. This guy won't fucking move. Okay, so here we go. Fucking, what is happening? My people. So Starks is Collision now also. Remember, it's a loose situation here with there's no, outside of the Bucks will not be in the same building as CM Punk, as it seems to be. That's it. There's no other brand split that Tony has offered up. Certain people that have issues with other people will be kept apart, but other than that, people are free to move back and forth. So Starks, you can see on both. Dun, 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 dun. That's not what I wanted. Dun, 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 dun. Too many options. There we go. But right now, I got Mark Briscoe with his hands on Jeff Jarrett. Side headlock punches as they walk down the corridor. See what happens here. Larry. All right, paper plates off the face. Wieners to the face for Jeff Jarrett. More wiener. Wiener everywhere. I know. Pause. Mercedes Verano will be upload her first music on the YouTube channel soon. And I'm curious. We'll see how that goes. Wait. Oh, we found Karen. Karen's got some ketchup. Knocked down some ladies. So you assume, hey, Blair Onyx. Blair Onyx giving water to Mark. Like, people don't even. That's Blair Onyx, an independent wrestler, by the way. If you guys didn't know, the lady with the water bottle, go check her out. Mark's got a ladder, because why not? You always know that hot dog vendor needs a ladder once in a while. Oh, we got someone else. Oh, Mark through a table. Jeff Jarrett nowhere to be found. Now, of course, it's Sanjay Dutt. Boo. Can we? Why are we like, oh, I'm so over this shit. So over this shit. We're going to picture in picture. Book it. There we go. Your mic sounds a little bit off tonight. All right, Justin. Thank you. Find out why. Dun, dun, dun. Let me double check my settings. Yeah, just keep me posted. Briscoes. Okay, Briscoe for the win. In Puck, we trust. And anyone else got a prediction on this Jeff Jarrett match? Either Jeff Jarrett loses and he's gone from AEW TV, or I'm gone from AEW. That's a bold statement, Mr. Nick. Bold statement. But yeah, I've had enough. I've absolutely had enough of this whole situation. I really have. Gilly, I'm with you. What are we watching? There's people just everywhere. So we just, and again, this is where you're like, stop complaining. But it's chaos. And I mean, the opening match of the night, kind of a sloppy tag match, but we got to the end. and we get all, 3-4 run-ins. The next match, it's concession stand brawl. They're brawling. Here comes Karen. Here comes Sanjeet. Here's like independent talent in the way. Don't even know why they're there. I'm not even sure we're done with the run-ins or interference yet. Wieners in the face. That's what I said. I can't make this shit up. Briscoe for the win. Briscoe for the win. Briscoe better fucking win, guys. Briscoe better win. Period. That's all I have to say. This match reminds me of WCW Backstage Assault. Well, I mean, it's a play. Jarrett's been around. Jarrett's dad's been around. The old Mid-South fucking matches and the old fucking Smoky Mountain matches. Like, this isn't the first ever concession stand brawl. It generally just came from a heated rivalry that kind of just broke out. Yeah. Oh, someone else in a mask beating him up now. Of course, it's Jay Lethal. Why are they disguising themselves? We know who they are. So is somebody going to help Mark? Or is Mark just going to get beat up by everybody? Dynamite is that so far. Is what? What the hell is this? Yeah, Rocco, welcome back. Good to see you, buddy. Mark Briscoe for the win. Yes, Briscoe for the win. Rocco, this is this is the weekly dose of real wrestling, folks. According to some people, not many, but some, that this is the real wrestling that we're all missing out on. So now we got 3 men stomping Mark. So imagine we're going to get more run-ins. Why not? Fuck it. Because you get you hot shot the booking all night long. Fans are going to go home. Guys are going to see Buddy's going to pull up in his imaginary car, tell everybody how great tonight's show was. Tony knows his audience, kind of. There's another person sitting there looking ominous at the table. Ominous. He won't get out of the way. Who is that white bearded person? That's Papa Briscoe. Oh my God, there's just people popping up everywhere. So Papa Briscoe's back. So Aubrey should be here any minute now. Papa with... Shut up. Papa. Choke slam on Lethal. What the fuck am I watching? Jeff Jarrett's got mustard in his hair. Big clothesline. Papa Briscoe taking everybody out in a feat of ridiculousness. Here's Karen. Low blow to Papa. Oh, Papa Smurf. He took him. He took it in the Papa Smurf. Dun, dun, dun. Entertaining at least. Briscoe's for the W. Oh, there's another choke slam. Christopher Daniels is back. What the fuck? Best friends are here. What is going on? This is crazy. I just want Jarrett to lose. Phoenix is here. Holy shit. Penta's here. Super kick to a roll up, because that's how this shit should end. In a fucking roll up. What are we doing? What are we doing? This is carnage. Marcus, welcome back, buddy. I can't even keep up. We've had 9 run-ins in the first 2 matches tonight. Number 1 contender match on Dynamite. Ronan, not happening, buddy. The Hardy Boys got dusted, and there you go. Mark Briscoe wins. Jeff Jarrett's off TV. Thank fuck. Now can we give Mark Briscoe a push? Can we give him something of meaning? Can he have a TNT title, a Ring of Honor title, something that matters? Can we do something? Something, anything? Come on. And now we're just jumping right into the next thing. 2-0. Best part of this match is it's over. Thank you, Steve G. I don't disagree. I can't wait to listen to people review this one. Kayla, how's it going? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome back. All right. 0-9. You're getting ahead of the game. Oh, wait. BCC is here with Callis and Takoshka. What the? Tall, dark, and sexy. That's what we're going to call it. Okay. Another treat. Another treat tomorrow. Wait, what? Wow. You know how Moxley feels about Punk. So going out of his way to call Brian the best in the world. It's really adorable. Really adorable. And why is John Moxley rolling his eyes while Daniel's talking? He deserves a title shot. Who did? Yes. Let's push. What are we doing? This was a slam dunk. Instead of having Papa Briscoe out, getting in fights with people and throwing people through tables, I'd much rather see, Papa Briscoe out there hugging Mark as he wins a title in honor of, his fallen brother. It would have been a lot better wrestling. It would have been a higher quality wrestling. It would have been much nicer. This Sunday, a Forbidden Door cannot get here soon enough. All right, so now we're back to commentary. I can finally take a breath. We're coming out of the gate hot here, folks. It's rolling along, but man, 1-1. I think I'm 2-0, maybe. I don't know. Very negative about the show so far. Earl, I was honest about the show so far. I'll be honest with you. I thought the first match was a little bit clunky. A lot of run-ins at the end. We had 8 people. No, we had 6 people run in at the end of the first match, which fine. You want to set up Punk, FTR, Ricky Starks to take on, the Bullet Club Gold. I like it. I'm fine. The next match, how many people do we have? 9, 8? Phoenix, Penta, Karen, Lethal, Papa, Sanjay the Giant. Yeah, so what? 8 people ran in. So we've had 14 run-ins in the first 2 matches tonight. Am I being negative or am I being honest? F Don Callis. I'll second that motion. If I miss something, if I could be more positive, please enlighten me. I really, really want to know what I'm missing. So far, bad show minus the Punk thing. And again, Bash, it depends how you look at it. There's people out there just because it's been, phonetic and crazy and all over the place and chaotic are going to say, this is awesome. Great energy. I'm not going to take that away. Fun show, good entertainment. Yeah. But it's all over the fucking place. It is insane. Everybody and anybody. Oh, shit. No, I lied. 8, 9, 10, 11. I forgot that the best friends ran in as well. Christopher Daniels showed up. We haven't seen him in a minute. It was a packed house, guys. Really was. Not inaccurate. Yeah, I mean, again, if it was good, just straight up good, I tell you, last week when we were, I thought last week's show opened with a classic, confrontation between two really good wrestlers. I gave the commentary shit, and I've heard other people second. Remember, whatever we report on, we do it live. We don't have a chance to really catch everything. We don't get a chance to replay things or rewind it. So you're getting our take as it goes. But yeah, I mean, last week when the match opened when we opened the show with Adam Cole and MJF, outstanding. All day long, it was outstanding. However, when we get into this, then no, it's just too much. It's too much, guys. It's hot shot booking. It really is crazy as hell. Not necessarily accurate. There you go. Dustin says EQ. Very much so. Reach for the sky. Briscoe gets the win. Now, the rumor is, that's why. The rumor is that Jeff Jarrett will no longer be showing up on TV. And I really hope that's true. He can take him and his wife and hit the bricks. Put some eggs in your shoes and beat it. Now I'm getting a replay from Saturday Collision. This is great. So not necessarily inaccurate. Loving it. 11. All right, Alexis. I'll take your word for it. I knew I was close. I felt like I missed 3. So yeah, 11. Yes. JV, absolutely. It's not boring. I'm not bored. I mean, we had a man throw hot dogs at another man. How could you be bored? But you do have to understand that 11 run-ins is a lot. It's a lot. How long is Lita's contract with WWE? Larry, I do not know. I assume she's on a Legends contract, to be honest. You guys thought I was being negative, right? This isn't going to help my case at all. Here comes Chris Jericho, who will be teaming up with Sammy Guevara and Minoru Suzuki. Interesting. This shall be fun. Sammy comes walking out slowly behind Jericho. Are we going to get Jericho versus Sammy Guevara at All In? I kind of feeling that's my prediction. Anyway, how goes it, everyone? Love it, love it. Hope your Wednesday is going well. It's going marvelous so far. No complaints. No complaints at all. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, folks. Hopefully y'all can still hear me temporarily, but apparently I'm having a bit of a tech issue. Don't know what's up, but I'm going to play with that in a second. Don't look behind the curtain. All right, back to Old Faithful. Judas in my mind. Dun, 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 dun. Did I mention I'm live? And Eddie Kingston, who quit AEW. Let's see. There we go. Test. How am I sounding now, folks? Getting lots of reports from the background that things aren't sounding so well for me tonight. You were okay at the end before you switched. Oh, thanks. That would have been handy to know before I unplugged. But yeah, no, we're rolling along. Moxley sucks anyways. The most bland wrestler ever. We can get into that later. Justin Smith, but thank you for being here. I'm trying to be positive. Just want the wrestling to help me be positive. Yeah, I don't mean to knock the product, guys. And if you're new here, you're talking to a person. The only reason I ended up on YouTube and doing Instagram and bullshit with wrestling was because of AEW, was because I was a fan of AEW and I was getting mad at, the Cornettes of the world. Now I love Cornette and I don't know what else to tell you. Who y'all favorite AEW wrestler as of today? Chat, that's a good one for you. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know how you feel. But who's my favorite? It's so hard because I really, oh shit. So Action Andrade and Top Flight 2.0 and AR Fox and Darius Martin are coming out to the ring. Y2J is the GOAT. Was Aaron. Was. I'm trying to be positive. I like Suzuki. He's here. Don't know why. There you go. Adam Cole, baby. All right. Yeah, I wish Bryan, what we're going to get from Okada and Daniel Bryan should help my opinion, but I'm such a Daniel Bryan fan. I wish they would use him more. Eddie Kingston. I really like MJF, even though his sizzle has been cooled right down. It's not quite as, oh my God, as he used to be, mostly due to the booking. But Sammy locking up with Action. I will take a prediction on this match. I'm going to take Jericho. I don't know why. I got Mercedes Verano, a.k.a. Mercedes Monet news. All right, Joseph. I'm all ears. Buying Forbidden Door for sure. Yes, we will be live here, folks, all night long. The night of Forbidden Door. We go live early. We will be here on the beautiful Sunday to take in all the action coming off the heels of a Saturday collision. So it's a busy weekend here for the channel, which will bleed into next weekend, which is Canada Day weekend, which means we're here for Money in the Bank. We're here for our half-year awards. The 4 lifeys will be up for grabs. We will pay attention to the channel. We are going to put up categories and nominees. We're going to take a fan vote on a lot of the categories as we can. And next commercial, I will remind everyone of, or I'll actually tell somebody, like Tony Khan, I have an announcement. Thanks, guys. Anyway, right now we got Darius in the ring with Suzuki throwing forearms. Thanks. There you go. I bet Jim Cornette and Brian last had a coronary from watching Jeff Jarrett and Mark Briscoe concession stand brawl. The tricky part here, Larry, is Jim gets a little tongue-tied when it comes to Jeff Jarrett. I think because of the family ties and the history, he's been more positive than not. And Jericho tried to do a cute spin. Took him a few tries to get there, but they're doing the Sammy Guevara pose. Wow, Jericho almost didn't make it around. Shit. Got Jericho for the win. Y2 Jelly for the win. Now you sound kind of distant. Oh, for fuck's sake. Killing me, Smalls. Killing me. TK and his dad looking to buy Bellator. Do you hear this shit? It made me laugh so hard, Luis. It made me laugh a lot when I read that today. It was a good chuckle. It was a good knee slapper, I think. I think that they should do it. Do it. Fuck it. Spend all the money. Who cares? I just find it adorable of like, right, they're going to, Dad, WWE did something with UFC. Can I buy into mixed martial arts too? Okay, son. Just pick one. Imagine the booking there. Ooh. AEW Red Hot last week and again this week. They will again, WWE Friday night will be because of Roman and the Usos, and the night will be nobody else. Impact maybe be like WWE. Dude, if you think this is red hot out of the gate, I mean, to each their own, but that goes to show kind of the struggles with AEW. It's why AEW can't consistently crack 900,000 people watching. It's why a show like Collision is going to do extremely well compared to Dynamite. Because if you're going to hot shot book and that's all the fans see and get, yeah, they're going to be thrilled every week. Oh my God, they look, that guy ran out and this guy ran out. But realistically, what we're getting is a whole lot of shit. That first tag match sucked. It wasn't good. Then we had everybody and their uncle run in. Then we had a concession stand brawl, which might have just been called the free-for-all, as everybody that was, I'm surprised people in the audience didn't get involved in the fight. So it's all in the beholder. Kenny, I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you think so. But if this is how Dynamite continues to get booked, it will continue to drag 800,000 people. That's it. The hardcore niche audience that don't want to hear anything but the sounds of beautiful Tony Khan and what they're dragging out here. This is not what you want out of a wrestling program. You can't maintain it. Anyone who's tried to maintain this can't do it. It doesn't work. Even the AEW hardcore fans will slowly start giving up. Smile Mark, favorite AEW wrestler. I am in picture, by the way. Penta, Moxley, Ethan Page. Ooh, Ethan Page slipping in there. I'm a big fan of Penta. I think Moxley is hot garbage, but Ethan Page, pretty good. Canadian boy. Marvel wants Mercedes Monet. Did you have to say both her names both times? I guess so. You got her in your avatar. Female lead role in one of the Spider-Man spin-off films with Bad Bunny. Oh, that sounds like it's going to be an amazing movie. Bad Bunny and Mercedes Monet in Spider-Man. Yeah, that's multiverse. Let's go. We'll see. Team Jericho wins. John, I agree. I got AR Fox and Action Jobber. I have a feeling Sammy's going to turn. Nah, we'll see, JV. I think they're just going to keep flirting with it because I have a feeling it's going to be like Guevara versus Jericho at All In. Maybe. Collision was a 4 out of 5. Damn fine show tonight. Pretty darn good so far. Not necessarily accurate. That is kind of accurate. I mean, yes, the show off to a fun start. Am I crazy? Is my TV just bright today? It's really bright in this arena. AR Fox ducks. Oh, Andrade laying into Jericho. He said it. I just thought it. He thought Seth was getting his ass kicked all over Raw by Ballard to kick off Monday. Was terrible, but the start of this show is on fire. Yeah, I get it. Thank you, actually, Boston. But yeah, that's we talk about it. The hate watching, right? You watch Raw and you're like, oh my God, this is so stupid. Finn just beat Seth up. We're not even getting a match. And then you turn on Wednesdays and this is a train wreck and an entertaining train wreck. And the same people say it's shit. I don't get it. Why can't we just like both? Even though I'm critical of this because this is all over the fucking place. Gotcha, Hachime! He's got him in chokehold. Suzuki no sells the forearm. The crowd's popping. Suzuki smiling. Big forearm, and down goes Darius. The show sucks so far, Alexis says. Sucks might be strong. Just all over the fucking place, definitely. I say Sting versus Jericho at All In. Jericho wins with a Darby turn on Sting. Oh, I hope not. Rocco, I hope not. I don't think Jericho Sting will be good unless you put it in a tag match. LOL. It's crap. Meta says it's crap. There you go. Keep up the I'm trying, Earl. I'm trying to find some positives. Match has been all right. Good pace to it. AR Fox is good. Just random seeing Jericho in the match with all the high flyers. Roll up. Andrade almost steals a win. KJ, I have a question for you. The whole bloodline storyline, who is benefiting outside of the bloodline? Don't see it benefiting anyone but other than the bloodline. What would you have it benefit other than the entire fucking company? I don't know. Am I crazy? The ratings are up, the views are up, the clicks are up, the interest is up. Whether people want to admit this or not, the business for WWE is booming right now. Unbiased. WWE's booming. AEW is going down in their ticket sales, their merch sales, a lot of the shit. A lot of it's because of the infighting and the fan base eating each other's, eating each other alive. Standing Spanish Fly. But yeah, the bloodline, I mean, that's good for everybody. And you want to run through the people that look where Sammy is because of the bloodline. Look where Jay has become because of the bloodline. Now Jimmy's getting some love. Solo's a legitimate powerhouse because of the bloodline storyline. We also went through guys like Riddle at one point was trying to get in at Roman. Like, there's been time and time again where guys are getting a good shine. Guys are getting a good look. But at the end of the day, it's the biggest draw in the business. It helps the company, period. I wonder, does TK and AEW book to initially stir up the IWC and the podcasts like Cornette, Sam Roberts, etc., give them stuff to bitch about? No, I think it's just it's blind ignorance. I really do. I think it is a silo effect. I do think that guys like Cornette, guys like Sam have valid points. Not all of them I agree with. Remember, I started doing this shit because I wanted to defend AEW against guys like Jim Cornette. Because when AEW first started, and there's Jericho going to go over on some young kid, the saint that he is. Joseph, I got to ask, what was great about that match? Help me here. My name is Earl. Ticket sales have improved actually for AEW. Yeah, thanks to CM Punk, a guy that has been all but systematically taken apart by the executive vice presidents of the company. Ticket sales were struggling. They're still struggling domestically, but they went up when Punk showed up. And that's just how it is. I'm over tag teams of any form. I'm kind of with you, bud. So Jericho gets the big win because he's awesome. It's a new day. Yes, it is. I'm trying. I swear to God, I'm trying, guys. Earl, I know. I mean, if people are tuning into Dynamite and they're like, this is amazing, this is perfect. Yeah, I mean, for me, like, I'm playing Goldilocks on this one. WWE can be really slow and boring. AEW can be just hyper all over the place and not make any sense. But at the end of the day, if I could find a happy medium, when I start to see shows like Raw add in matches and we're getting up to 8 matches, 9 matches, that's an improvement. I'm just optimistic that it gets better. SmackDown's been solid month in and month out. And again, if you guys are looking for a train wreck without much brain power to it, by all means, this is your cup of tea. Bash 8 says, so look how divisive Dynamite is. AEW is a very interesting animal. I can sit here and shit on WWE for 3 hours straight, and people kind of go with it. Okay. But you get a little touchy when you start tapping on the AEW door. People start going, don't say that. Don't say that. It's perfect. It's perfect. What sarcasm? Me? Never. My favorite is McFingerbang. I'm not going to click on it, but I will read it. They didn't have competition. Imagine them versus PLE and college football rampage all over again. So, see, this is an interesting fact right now. You, Joe, as an AEW fan, should be celebrating like, oh, man, Collision did pretty good. Instead, you're telling me why it's going to fail. I think the show's going to do all right, even amongst that. Will the numbers dip? For sure. But if you're giving wrestling fans a reason to tune in, they will tune in. 800,000? I'm happy with that. Like I said, the main event of Dynamite last week had 630,000 people watching. That's your biggest draws. The Bucks, the BCCs, these world-renowned, some of the best wrestlers ever. That is what happened. People walked out. 200,000 people lost. And again, I don't put a lot of clout in the ratings. I know it's a different time, but if everybody's playing ball on the same court, the comparables are fair. And if you start the show with about 900,000 people and you end the show close to just over 600,000 people, you're not having a good week. And that's people giving up on your show. You gave them the best part of the show first. They watched it and they all said, thank you. We're not going to watch the rest of this bullshit. And that's as a fan, because I want Tony to switch things. I want Tony to get it right. I want Tony to do better. Stinger giving Chris Jericho a hug. No, he's cussing at me. No, Jericho's not a face. Jericho's just Jericho. Jericho does whatever he wants and then tells you how you should feel about it. Uh-oh. I don't know. Thumbs up or thumbs down on Sting versus Jericho one-on-one? I'm curious. Both Jay and Solo were a part of the bloodline, yes, but they had to get pulled into that storyline. They got to be a part of that storyline. They got to matter for that storyline. And I did talk about other people that were outside the bloodline. And like I said, at the end of the day, JV, what are they supposed to do? I don't understand. Like, give me another storyline, give me another faction that helped others. Everybody had to pull their own weight. I don't get your argument at all. Not even a little bit, my friend. It's like I said, it's the biggest draw in wrestling. It helps the entire company. The entire business is benefiting from the success of the bloodline. And there's nothing close. Guys, there's nothing close. There is nothing on Wednesdays more interesting than the bloodline storyline. I'm sorry, there isn't. Come on, age in the cage. We got balls. Thumbs up. Okay. EQ says thumbs up. It's Sting. Yes, it was. Tony Schiavone pulling names for the tag team eliminator, I guess. Eliminator tag team tournament. Why is it not just a tournament? Why can't we just call it a number one contenders tournament? Meh for me. I'm just torn, right? Like, we talk about this like hot, young, up and coming company, and I'm gonna have to watch Jericho. I just watched Jarrett. I just watched Christopher Daniels run out. Sanjay Dutt and Jay Lethal here. Sting's here. I don't know. Huge thumb down. Jericho versus anyone, anywhere. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. Not very much. Folks, we are in a commercial break, so I will take a second to remind everybody we are here all week long, and we have Impact tomorrow night. We are back Friday for the doubleheader. My buddy Nick will be back on Friday. Luna Havoc will be here Thursday. Then we have Collision again on Saturday. Who knows what else? And we will be back on Sunday for Forbidden Door 2 in my neck of the woods as they come up to Toronto for both Saturday and Sunday shows. It's going to be a fun one, and our very own Luna Havoc will be live at Forbidden Door on the scene. So expecting fun times this weekend. Do not miss out. Do not sleep on the Wrasslin for Life Network. We truly watch, cover, and give our 2 cents on more wrestling than anybody else out there. And by all means, you can click around. I guarantee you give us 30 seconds of your time, we will convince you there's nobody doing it like we do. What? I'm just going to imply them now. Tony pulling balls. Tony is pulling balls. I didn't hear who he announced, guys. I talk too fucking much. But if you guys want to let me know why, yeah, I wonder. What? Sting versus Jericho 20 years too late. Yeah. Amen. For life. For life. That's how we do. No, it's a good one, folks. We got lots coming your way. And like I said, actually, I will spill the beans. I'm here alone. Nobody can stop me. But on June 29th, for all those who are listening, our very own CJ Brand is going to launch a new series of shows. He is going to be playing Fight Forever, and he's going to be streaming it. And he's going to be streaming it for all you guys. And he's going to hang out with all you guys. He's going to become our resident gamer. And but all means, as you'll see in the next, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, but we are going to put up a poll for the fans asking you guys out there, what do you want the name of the show to be? We're going to give you a few options. We'll let you vote on what you think's best, and we will go from there. We're also going to have a fan vote for the mid-year for Lifeys, the Golden KJs. Remember, I didn't give it that name. I'm not that conceited. But no, we will find out. But the Elite are here. Okay, so we are setting up a 5-on-5 match for Forbidden Door. So the Elite need 2 friends. Okay. I fucking hope not. I'm all for it, Victor. I said from day one, sign it. Wait, what? Wait, what? Eddie Kingston is joining the Elite. Eddie Kingston's going to announce the 5th partner. So we are getting a 10-man tag at Forbidden Door between the BCC, the Elite, which, as they just explained, Kenny's not available. So we're getting Eddie Kingston joining the Elite for one night only. Yeah, there you go. I love Eddie. Come on now. Will it be Ortiz? I don't know. I think you got to go bigger. And I imagine it would be somebody from New Japan. Ishii? Fuck. Adam Cole, baby. I love it. It used to be an annual WCW pay-per-view. I actually saw one live. What did I miss? What did Rocco say? AEW has a lot of tag teams, but they are doing a blind tag tournament for tag belts. What the fuck is going on? Listen, Rocco, here's the deal. I as much as I love AEW, the downfall of AEW is the man at the top of the pyramid. He's a great guy, but some people are taking advantage of him. Some people are abusing him. Some people treat him like a mark. Some people call him a mark. But he doesn't have the booking skills. He doesn't have the creativity. So instead of creating an angle between FTR and somebody worthy, instead of building up teams that if somebody decided to take on FTR, you'd say, yeah, I've seen them on TV winning all the time. But we don't do that with this particular brand. So how do you do it? You got to find a way to hotshot it. How are you going to hotshot it? Well, now we're going to do a blind eliminator tournament. Fair enough. It took me 30 seconds for you to convince me to subscribe to this wonderful chat and stream. So thank you, my good friend, Bash8. We stand by that. You give us 30 seconds, we'll entertain you. Again, you can watch other people do what they do, but yeah, there's a lot of nonsense. But I honestly feel like we just bring it all. We bring as much as we can. We're open. We are the wrestling utopia, as I like to say. So, no, Bash, I do truly appreciate that. 1 hour was horrible. I hope hour 2 was better. But yes, thank you for subscribing. Folks, be a friend, tell a friend. If you're watching right now, make sure you click that like. Make sure you click that subscribe. Be a part of the family. We are the fastest growing channel that does what we do. Nobody does what we do, and we will continue to do what we do. How we do. Scooby-Doo. Back to Adam Cole. Oh, MJF tends to talk too much, so I'm going to get right to the point. Valid. He's calling MJF out. Boom. We got music. I have a funny feeling we might not. Oh, there he is. Taking his time. Slowly better. Okay. Does it mean that the Elite's final pick will be Kota Ibushi? I don't think so anymore. But maybe, Ronan? But then you would think somehow that Kota would be, yeah. All Kenny said was it's somebody I don't trust, but I trust him more than I trust you guys. And it has to be somebody from New Japan. Would Ibushi be the answer? Could it be Lance Archer? Is that too out there? Nick Gage. Do it. Fucking do it. Screw it. I don't care anymore. Do it. Archer, nice, Larry. I was thinking Archer. Yeah, again, Vance, I don't know how we got here. So he wants to be in the 10-man tag because he hates Claudio. That's what this comes down to. Does this mean at some point Moxley and Eddie will throw hands? Maybe. I have a feeling, though, Eddie will be going after that title very soon. Crowd is all over MJF. Ortiz. I thought about Ortiz, but I honestly feel like based on it being Forbidden Door, I mean, the BCC, well, I mean, who's fighting with the BCC then? Moxley, Brian's busy, Claudio, Yuta, Takashka. That's 4. So do they have a 5th? Did I miss the 5th? Or is Dawn getting in the ring? Put Dawn in the ring. Fuck it. Drunk Uncle. I love that. Kingston is bringing in Punk to join the Elite. Fucking hilarious. Do it. Could you imagine they all come out? Eddie comes out. And then the fucking Punk's music comes on. Crowd is chanting bullshit. Sammy Callahan. There's a stretch. There's a stretch. That's undisputed. Dave Finlay would be interesting, but you'd more likely. Well, I mean, he had issues with Jay White, so maybe not. So, yeah, Dave Finlay might be an all right show. What's. I don't know. MJF is a great heel. Yes, he is. So MJF says no to Adam Cole. As you imagine he would. Adam Cole says, how about we just fight and I whoop your ass now? All right. The returning Santana. Victor, that crossed my mind. Homicide would be a good one, except Homicide, again, I mean, for me, maybe I'm... Oh, wait. Tony's got a mic. At Forbidden Door? Wait, what? Shut the fuck up. Was MJF. So MJF and Adam Cole have been entered in. Why would they even be in the fucking draw? This is why they set this tournament up. MJF is toast. Probably just be Orange Cassidy. Nah, no, he's busy. MJF and Adam Cole. Listen, AEW fans, if you can hear my voice right now, I tune in. Oh, wait. What? Tanahashi is here. Big Papa. I love it when you call me Big Papa. Yeah, Tanahashi giving MJF shit. MJF just getting bad news all around. Oh, wait, Chris Hero. Would Chris Hero join the BCC, though? As far as I can tell, they're one short, are they not? Am I crazy? If it's 5-on-5, right? They're one short. Both teams. Chris Hero makes sense for BCC. So now Adam Cole's talking Max into accepting the match with Tanahashi, which they've already advertised for. So this is pointless. So Adam Cole baits MJF into another match. Just like you did to get the match with him in the first place. Good luck, partner. Yeah. They already put him on the posters, guys. They already put him on the posters. And this is, we're going to commercial. We'll talk a little more about it. And again, I'm trying to be positive. I'm interested in MJF and Adam Cole. I don't get why they're going to be in a tag team tournament together, but it shall make for entertaining TV, I suppose. Punk and Tanahashi thwarts MJF. I don't know, Richard. That's why this is great. Why is this great, Steve G? We also have an Owen Hart tournament going on, by the way. CM Punk versus, oh shit, Kojima at Forbidden Door. CM Punk's going to be at Forbidden Door. And they didn't tell us? Roderick Strong versus Samoa Joe on Collision. Juice versus Ricky Starks. Billy Starks. Oh, Athena. Nyla Rose. Willow Nightingale. Anna J.A.S. Sky Blue. Ruby Soho. Britt Baker. Okay. So Anna J. Friday. Forbidden Door. Billy Starks and Athena are going to fight at Forbidden Door. Here comes Jane. Guys, I feel like I haven't done any like shout outs or any. This night is just moving on. Steve, what is great? I want to know what is great. And I'll tell you what my beef is overall. It's not that I'm not enjoying this, because I really am. Punk and Tanahashi thwarted, got that one. Yeah, no one understands. MJF, aka The Miz 2.0, can actually wrestle. The Miz can wrestle. Yeah. No, he's proved time and time again. The guy can go. He just, again, he's been honest. That's what I think I like about MJF. He's not lying when he says, I wrestle when I have to. I'm good at this. I don't have to do it every single week. Let the guy with his hands in his pocket do it. Scott, welcome back, and thank you for the super chat, sir. Always appreciate your generosity. Boo Earns, happy Wednesday. All right, Shabata in the house. Your AEW, your Ring of Honor pure champion. I like his entrance. I do. I'll give him credit. Why does the tournament feel so short? They condensed it. We got 4 brackets, Richard. 4 brackets. We're just getting to it. So you already announced an Owen Hart tournament. At the same time, now you're doing a blind tournament for the tag titles because you don't have a tag team division, is why I'm guessing. MJF and Adam Cole are teaming up. Yes, that's the thing. Sorry, bonkers. Yeah. Okay. Money, that's awesome. Addition to the Forbidden Door. What did Money say? Yeah, but nobody said shit. Did I miss the announcement? Nobody told us. Nobody said, hey, by the way, Punk is going to be at Forbidden Door. Now, how does this work? Do the Bucks go on first and get it over with, and then they leave, and then Punk's allowed to come into the building? Does Punk go on first, and then he has to leave for them to come in the building? I know there's, we got to keep them as far apart as possible. No tag teams. Yeah, that's a good reason. Now that I said it out loud, Meta, I kind of agree with you, buddy. A bit of a struggle here on the whole tag team division. All these Japan guys look generic, like you first started building it. Zack Sabre Jr., yes, a little more traditional, some would say, Joe Black. I don't know what the hell they're doing with Daniel Garcia. They got him dancing. Zack Sabre's here. Shabata. It's overplayed. Be more specific. Zack Sabre's belt is the ugliest belt ever. You don't like the license plate look, Justin? Come on. You don't like the license plate? Oh, we got that one. No tag teams. I'd love to see Ultimo Dragon show up at Forbidden Door. Hey, who the fuck knows? I'm gonna get fucking anybody and everybody. Charles, welcome back. Ishii will be Sting and Darby's partner. Yeah, I get a feeling if we're gonna do a New Japan show, Ishii is gonna be around somewhere. Somewhere, somehow, some way. We'll find out. Nyla Rose is gonna win. She's Joe. Even if I wanted to talk about it, I can't. So I can't. They are rushing it again. Yeah, again, it's just to me, it just speaks to, and a lot of the hot shotting. I mean, again, it's not fuck you, you suck, I hate you criticism. It's not vile. It's not that, and that's what I mean. I always try and caution people, especially when you're new here, especially when your first night here is a Wednesday. It's tumultuous at best, guys. But I've said it twice tonight already. I literally started an Instagram page, which led to a bunch of other opportunities that led me to here, because I gave up on wrestling. AEW pulled me back in. The announcement, something new, something alternative. I couldn't watch the just fucking nothing and squash matches and meaningless matches. And WWE was killing me. When we first launched this channel, we did a power ranking every Sunday, go through the shows of the week. And on those power rankings, week in and week out, dynamite. And then into 2022, things just started changing. Tony started kind of running out of people he could hot shot. Triple H was back signing a bunch of people. Things changed. ebbs and flows to this. I have all the optimism in the world that somebody like Tony can figure it out, but he's not experienced. So it all depends. And I read an article from PWI, and if you haven't seen it, go check it out because it's worth the read. And it's all about how Tony Khan is too nice. And he's got very valid points as far as Tony Khan seemingly is being controlled, not controlled, but he's letting people away with murder. There's double standards that exist. There's, you got people like Miro sitting at home that doesn't make any sense. You got guys like Sammy that have been in multiple altercations, yet it seems like everybody that fights with Sammy gets booted. The night they gave Andrade in trouble, Sammy went over in the main event. I mean, there's a lot of reasons for people to kind of scratch their head and question things. I think for me as a fan of wrestling, at this point in history, after watching this many years of AEW, I just want to see more. And it's not just me. And I know some of the people come on here. How could you hate Dynamite? Dynamite's the best. Raw sucks. Yes, you're right. Some weeks Raw is garbage. Some weeks it's fucking great. SmackDown, some weeks it sucks. Some weeks it's great. AEW, same thing. Some weeks it's fucking awesome. People trying to convince me that last week's episode of Dynamite was great. I don't know what the fuck I missed. But actually, that's a lie. It was the week before that really sucked. I think last week we gave it an 8. Somebody can correct me on that. KJ, they need a GM and a booker. They got so many people. The problem is you bring in Jarrett to help back in the background, but he's on fucking TV all the time, writing his own angles. You got Jericho. Jericho should fucking know better. Jericho is a Hall of Famer. And I hear people, oh, Jericho's great. He's doing so good. He's not. And that's the biggest problem with the company. That core raven is 800,000 people that will not be honest about the product. I will tell you right now, if you are a diehard AEW fan and you can hear my voice, it is okay to not be happy about something within your product. You can admit that Jericho cannot fucking wrestle in 2023 and still love AEW. You can admit that the booking is all over the place and a little bit hot-shotty and still love the product. That's what blows my mind. This black or white, the tunnel vision, the blinders. You guys just be honest. Everyone out there, or a lot of people that can hear my voice right now, I'm assuming are sports fans. If your favorite team, your favorite baseball team, basketball team, hockey team, is putting on the ice weak players and the best guys, your top draft picks, your top prospects, are sitting on the bench doing nothing, if you're losing a game or if you're up in a game and the pitcher the manager comes out of the dugout and calls for the closer that you don't like and that guy blows the lead, you're going to be critical. Doesn't mean you hate the team. Doesn't mean you give up on the team. Just means you hate the decision. You hate the booking. You hate the choice. That's allowed. That's okay. It really is, folks. But if you haven't made a prediction on this particular match, we do have Orange Cassidy and Shibata taking on Garcia. Sorry, we're getting a tag in, and Garcia's doing his dance. Like, Garcia went from this, like, and Zack Sabre Jr., by the way, but Garcia went from, like, this badass, no-nonsense, up-and-coming guy to, like, this. But they both shook their things at each other, and we're back at it. Ding, ding. Yeah, you mean like the Leafs? Abso-fucking-lutely, buddy. You know better, Justin. But yeah, no, I mean exactly like the Leafs. Just struggling units. So every year I get to bitch and complain about all the things that went wrong and all the players that didn't do what they had to do. And then I show up next year and cheer and hope and wait. But, and that's exactly it, right? No different than the Blue Jays. Blue Jays have a historical fucking collapse last year. Still cheering for them this year. It's just the way it is. But being critical of something you are driving this company. You guys as fans drive the company. And there's too many voices that are condoning what we're getting. Now we're getting the shin kicks. This match has been a slow roast. Zack Sabre Jr., though, having none of it. Last week, the show was an 8. You were losing your voice. Yeah, that's right. We did a whole lot of fucking yelling because of that ending. Thank you, Victor. So, yes, last week, great. This week's been good, though. Listen, it sounds so funny. I take it at face value, guys. Do I love what I... Again, I can criticize the booking. I mean, it is what it is. I was about to say KJ last week's Dynamite may have been the best Dynamite. That's right. I got confused. It was the week before. I think we rated it like a 5 or 6, and it struggled. It was last week that bounced back pretty strong. Fair enough. It opened with MJF and Adam Cole. My bad. Yeah, I'm right. Jericho should know better. I agree. Listen, guys, if I was to pull up on my phone right now the clip of Jericho's debut on Raw, I'd probably get goosebumps and a little tear in my eye. I think it's one of the best fucking wrestling moments ever. As a young wrestling fan, when that happened, it was fucking amazing. I knew exactly who Jericho was. I was so thrilled. And how they rolled him out and that first night up against The Rock. And as a diehard, I love Jericho. Good old Canadian boy. I thought he was great. I thought he was good with Kevin Owens. Thought he was great. I just feel like we're watching a midlife crisis play out in front of us. And the problem is the enabling. If I literally watched Jericho, a 50-year-old professional athlete, quote unquote, if you will, retweet random fans who told, that's a great match. That's a great match. And then he'll retweet a fan who's like, I didn't like it. Can you stop fucking with Cole? And he will go off. That is fragile. That is sensitive. That is trying to control a narrative. EC3. But yeah, no, I mean, there's a lot of upside, but I'm complaining a lot now. Well, I'm back in picture. Zack Sabre Jr. is in control. If you haven't made a prediction, I will take it. Team OC wins. Bobby versus Austin at WWE SmackDown announced. Yeah, I don't even know what to say to you. My man is wrestling on his fly open. My man is wrestling with his fly open. Is he really? JV. What a fucking joke. Until OC offends TK, he ain't losing. Guys, we remind everybody all the time about this. We Wrestling for life. We're the defending fantasy champions. We're in first place as we speak for this round. And a big part of that is Orange Cassidy is our captain. He gets his bonus points every time he wrestles and every time he defends a title. He's doing very well for the last several months. Eventually, it's going to burn us. But until TK gets fed up, he ain't going nowheres. I completely agree, Larry. Garcia looks like he enjoys dropping accusations. That's about all I can give you on that one. OC team for the win makes sense. I'm agreeing. Complaint night. Wednesday seems to kind of do that to me sometimes. I mean, last week I gave it an 8. I can't complain too much. I just want them to go the other way. Get back to some better shit. But then again, I might have Collision for that. What we can talk about that now as we're in picture, so I might not get too much of an opportunity. What did money say? Tag team, Juice J with the Guns, the Hardys, FTR, Lethal, and Jarrett. That doesn't count. Lucha Bros, kinda. Best Friends, and Butcher and the Blade. I don't know if that's a pro tag team division post or just painting a picture. I don't know. But that is the gist of... I wish Butcher and Blade would get some love. I really do. I think they both have a lot to offer. I think Butcher's a big bad dude. I think we could use him a lot more. AEW should take a page out of the 2002 SmackDown on how to consistently have higher ratings than the other shows they're competing against. Well, here's the thing. They got to take some advice, any advice. They got to move the needle. Guys, Collision did just over 800,000. Pretty successful debut. Really happy with it. But you've established that your core audience is somewhere around 800,000 people, right? I mean, granted, the downloaders, the bootleggers, the VPNers, the cable cutters of the world change that. But let's say we're on an even scale, about 3 million people are still watching wrestling on their TV. You have the opportunity to bring in up to 300 million, 3 million plus. SmackDown pushes that number, has touched that number. The big shows are doing it. The problem right now for Dynamite is it's not heading that way. And what last week tells me, and again, for me, I look at the ratings more from start to finish than anything else. Because if you start with 900,000 viewers, my goal would be to end with 1 million viewers, not end with 800,000 or less. That should be the goal, right? Same here with Y2J debut. Yeah, I mean, guys, I know it's a little bit complaining, a little bellyachy at times, but it's not all bad. I mean, I just can't tolerate ignorance. I cannot tolerate ignoring the obvious. And again, I just want things held to a different standard. Somebody will jump on YouTube and scream and yell about where's the reasoning? How come they haven't explained Brock and Cody? And then they'll watch Dynamite with no explanation to half the chaos we've seen tonight and be completely okay with it. That's fine. You can like AEW better, but let's just call a spade and try and find the good in it. It's enough good in it that I'll find a rating that doesn't suck for it. This is getting long, and the crowd is a little bit. Garcia's bleeding from the mouth. Both men are giving him the soft touch kicks. Zack Sabre Jr. eats a super kick. Am I the only one that feels like this match got a little bit long and slow? Larry, yes, I should know, but he's not a fan of AEW. It's obvious. Who's not a fan of AEW? Where's Steve? OC with the cutter counter. There you go. Daniel Price, get out of town. Money says, I got to. Yeah. All right. Before break, the wall's down. Listen to it again. It's hard to understand. All right, I got to start reading backwards. Did you forget that this is AEW? KJ, come on, positivity. Larry, I'm working on it. Daniel Garcia has a really nice modified sharpshooter. He's grabbing the knees. That's new. It'd be awesome if Cassidy fell into a giant juicer. That's not nice. Break the walls down. I don't think, are they doing the Bash? I don't think they are doing Theory and Bobby. Jericho went from one of my faves growing up to one of the most hated. He has tarnished his legacy. Justin, I agree, buddy. I really do. And I'm sorry. It's not just the wrestling. It's you watch an absolutely horrible match and then you got to listen to everybody talk about how amazing it was. Did you see Jericho and Bandito? Yeah. I saw an old guy chasing a young guy around. It was terrible. Did you see, Jericho and Cabana? Yeah, I did. They almost fell off the ring and died. It's not good. Not good. What's up, Haseen? How you doing? Orange Cassidy versus Jay White at Wembley Stadium for the International Championship. Jay White wins, I hope. I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't. I do not. But it could be a surprise. I don't know. It looks like we're at least setting up some type of, well, we're setting up the multi-man match. There's an issue. I guess CM Punk might be, busy with Jay White as well. But Zack Sabre Jr., Daniel Garcia with the win. Now Daniel's pointing at the belt being like, I kind of want it. So there's a fatal four-way for the international title at Forbidden Door. Are they just slipping some of these announcements in, or am I talking over them? I have a feeling Daniel Garcia might win at Forbidden Door. Uh-oh. Wait. KJ, Steve, where's Steve? No, I'm playing. Some Butcher and Blade need their push way more than the Ass Boys. I mean, they've been around from the beginning. But Santana Ortiz dropped the ball big time. Yeah, I mean, I was a huge fan of Santana and Ortiz. I was a huge fan of LAX. Oh, Marvez is here. Just glad he's not licking the windows. Hey, right. Will Ospreay here. Bro, the Blade is good. He's married to the bunny. It's true story. True story. I'm with you, JV. Steve, KJ started this way. He wants to remain that way. But some are just haters. What way did I start? Positive? I don't know what's happening. I refuse to be called a hater. I watch way too much wrestling to hate it. I might be critical of some shit. Don Cowell is talking to Will. Will Ospreay needs special security in Toronto. Don Cowell is shitting on his fellow Canadians, and Don Cowell can go. I'm going to be good. Don Cowell's doing a great thing here, though. So Don Callis offering Ospreay additional security at his match for Forbidden Door to save him from the crazy Kenny fan Canadians. All right. So, folks, I'm in an actual commercial break, not a picture-in-picture for once. I will remind everybody, we are back tomorrow. Myself, Miss Luna Havoc, will be here Thursday night for Impact Wrestling and a little bit of Ring of Honor. Then we'll be back on Friday. The Tag Stream Champions return as we take on Rampage and SmackDown. And then Saturday here for Collision and Lord knows what else. And then Sunday, we will return for Forbidden Door 2 live from Toronto. I believe we're going live at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Going to be a fun weekend, folks, and it doesn't stop because we're right back at it next week. Monday to Friday, your usual shows will be here for each one. Your alternative commentary to all of them. So make sure you click all the links down below. Make sure you join the family. Make sure you click the bell so you know when we're going to pop up. We got more original content coming your way. We got Luna's Lounge now rebranded and renamed. Thank you, chat. But yeah, we are going to run that up the flagpole. As CJ Brand's coming out with some content as well, we hope, and more to come. So you want to be here. You want to strap on and strap in and make sure you're having a good time with us. There's no better place to watch the wrestling. If you can't watch it, we'll fill you in. If you can watch it, we'll make it more entertaining. I miss Lionheart, Chris Jericho. Yeah. I mean, we all grow up. We all get old. It's just the way it goes. Jericho in 2023 feels like Jimmy in the 90s. Fair enough. OC with the cutter counter. Got that one. Where are we going? Bathroom break on this match. Vance, you were probably pretty accurate. let's. I mean, I wasn't crazy. Even the live crowd kind of got quiet for that one. Am I correct? Osprey's the fifth member. No, Osprey's fighting someone else. Osprey is busy with Kenny. So no, not happening. TK might not like OC pulling his belt the way he did. Pause. Why? Where's Bunny? Good question. Garcia wins. Yep. Osprey's here. Yep. It's past time OC loses the belt. I thought he might lose the belt in the Battle Royal because what better way of saving face for your favorite wrestler by letting him lose in a Battle Royal? Well, dude, you had to take on 20 guys. You didn't do it, but he won that. Fatal 4-way Forbidden Door. Could Garcia win it? I don't know, guys. It's so hard to bet against Orange Cassidy. It really is. This might not like OC pulling the belt. OC retains a Forbidden Door. So Willow right now, we're getting a Tony Storm talking about Willow. Osprey, the fifth member. Nope. I really hope Osprey beats Omega, but he won't. Could it be Jeff Cobb? Is Kingston connected to Jeff Cobb enough to bring him in? Curious. Really hope Osprey beats Omega, but he won't. Oh, I don't know about that, Justin. I don't know. I actually think Osprey might win this one. I really do. Kenny went over to New Japan and took an L, took a W. If I was negotiating from the New Japan side of things when we were setting some shit up. So this Sunday, Willow. Okay. Tony Storm is putting her AEW Women's World Championship on the line against Willow Nightingale on Sunday at Forbidden Door. I feel like they're just popping up like popcorn, like new match. We had 4, now I think we have 7. I don't think you're a hater, KJ. You're passionate about wrestling, and sometimes that can ruffle feathers. Oh, I'll accept that. I'll accept that all day long. I think a lot of times the fans that don't want to hear the rhetoric, that's their go-to. You just hate it. You just hate it. Why do you even watch it? I mean, the same people that like hate watch 5 hours of WWE wrestling. Some of them watch 7 each week, and just the entire time they're apparently like fucking just sitting there foaming at the mouth. Just I hate this. I don't get it. If I hated it this much, guys, I'd be doing a podcast about fucking hockey or beer or fucking anything but the thing I hated. But I do think a lot of the haters, especially some of the ones that have started, built a pretty good following, they're not dumb. They go after WWE because it's the biggest fan base. It's the biggest company. It's the biggest amount of impact. Even on our channel, there's a difference between Wednesdays and Mondays and Fridays. This is the way it is. We didn't pick it. It's just the way it is. If you go look at our top 5 streams ever, WWE. We didn't ask for that. If fucking All Out or All In or fucking any of these ones want to bang out 10, 15,000 views for us, we're all for it. But it doesn't happen. Double or Nothing had like 2K, maybe. It's just a different level of fan base right now. And the one thing that's consistently happening, there's really neat things happening in the WWE where they're just quietly moving along. Doesn't matter what people say. Doesn't matter how many rocks you throw at their tank. They're just rolling along. Success. We don't like it. Success. Then the people who are diehard and avidly defending AEW come the other way, and you're not having the same success. Things do start to decline. And part of it is the blind leading the blind. But right now, I got Statlander. I got Taya Valkyrie. 2 ladies I'm a big fan of. This is a positive. Taya's about to get jobbed out and go missing. Yeah, it makes me sad. I love Taya Valkyrie so much. Got Chris for the win. Is Taya a heel now? Yes. Kinda. Not that I don't know if it matters. But yeah, she pissed off that Statlander came in and did what she did. So here we go. This is segment 8. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we're getting late in the show, guys. Statlander for the win. Jamie Hayter is the unhinged. Okay. Will Ospreay beats Omega with help from Don Callis, Blackpool Combat Club. Yeah, I'm completely with that, Ronan. I think that's what's going to happen in part, right? You already got Callis dropping the seeds of like, you need help. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, some would argue that, well, he has United Empire. He could just use those fellas. But nonetheless, I digress. I really think Kenny's going to lose this match. I don't see it being Callahan. It could be Homicide. I see them both turning on the Elite. I would also like that to happen. That'd be interesting. Jacob Fatu at FD. Okay. What are we going to do with Jacob Fatu? OC for the win at FD. Where's Jacob going to show up, Bashay? I'm all for it. I'm intrigued. A lot of people have been asking for Jacob Fatu to pop up somewhere. Bunny is hurt again. That's true. KJ, his title belt. Oh. Yeah, no, I see what you're doing there. Pause. Is there going to be a women's match on? Yeah, they just announced that we're getting Willow and Toni Storm. Which I kind of like Willow. She's starting to grow on me as far as being an uber baby face. And I like Toni Storm a lot, especially when she's not hanging around with Saraya. So much better. You're just letting Toni Storm cut promos, have a chip on her shoulder, have an attitude. Omega losing in Canada. Yeah. He's no Bret Hart. Ospreay is no joke. Not at all, man. Huge fan of Ospreay. And listen, I've been critical of AEW Kenny because I feel like at times, I don't know. I just feel like the Elite kind of mailed it in. I think they were met with an opportunity to show the world that they legitimately are something. And prior to AEW kicking off, people would tell you, the Dave Meltzers of the world would tell everybody, one of the best tag teams that ever did it. You have to see them. And we've been watching them for a few years now. And I don't know if they still have that moniker. Jacob Fatu joins the Elite at Forbidden Door. That's a reach. A reach. 2 knee braces. Yes. She, yeah. Statlander's been through a lot. I do not envy that poor lady over the last little while. Back to the birthdays. So I'm in picture right now, folks. We are rolling along and not very much longer left in this show. About 15 minutes or so, depending on how long we take it into the night. But yes, right now I got Statlander. I got Taya Valkyrie. I got picture in picture. So let me know what's on your mind. Let me know how you do. And make sure you've clicked that like and subscribe. If I haven't told you already, do it. Right. Just quickly checking. What was I checking? Oh, yeah, that's what I was checking. I can see it being Chris Hero, him turning on the Elite to join Claudio. No, I just think, wouldn't it make more sense if they just lined up Claudio? Like if he, am I wrong, guys? Who am I missing on Team BCC? Or are they yet to announce their 5th member as well? Who am I missing? Let me know. 73 likes on tonight's stream. We're not that far away from 100, folks. If you haven't done it yet. I mean, there's 40 people here. If all of you that haven't done it, or go get a friend, would definitely hit 100. Fatu would go to WWE before ever setting foot in AEW. He'd be the new insurance policy for Reigns since Jimmy and Jay are done. Yeah, that's been long rumored that Jacob Fatu. There's also the Gorillas of Destiny that have been rumored to take the Usos' place. Very enticing, very interesting possibility. I'm all for either or all of the above. But that was a very interesting, intricate moment for Michael Cole when he went out of his way to not say that, oh, the bloodline is done. The bloodline is done as we know it. What does that mean? They were just going to go forward with Solo and Paul and Roman? Well, that doesn't sound great. So what comes next? What allows the bloodline to go on and be relevant? We'll find out. Did you say cake? Yeah, there's definitely some. Dale. I love it. Osprey can definitely match speed and agility with Ricochet and possibly Rey Fenix. Yeah, and I mean, recently, I think it was Ricochet that came out and said Osprey and somebody else would highly benefit from being in the WWE system. Again, when you get that marketing machine behind you and you already have charisma and you already have natural ability, there is upside. Don't kid yourselves, guys. It's not all doom and gloom working for this billion-dollar company, multi-billion-dollar company. It's not all bad. I know the haters and Twitter would love to have you believe that it's just, Vince running around with a pitchfork poking everybody. That might actually be accurate. But nonetheless, I really do believe that guys and girls could benefit from that type of structure, that type of system, that type of training. Cheers. Carrot cake. Is there any other? There's a long list, Steve. A long list. Taya sliding out. Big suplex. Good match. We're definitely getting a better Taya against Stat than we did against Jade. For obvious reasons, I think. Red Velvet, Triple Fudge. My personal favorite is ice cream of all sorts and varieties. Maybe it's a Canadian thing. Or like a cold cake. We get to warm it up. Why not just make it 4-on-4 for the BCC versus the Elite? Well, based on, I thought maybe 4-on-4. And Stat putting Valkyrie to bed. And still TBS champion. All right. Yeah, because what we got, we got Mox, Yuta, Claudio, and Takeshita. As far as I understand it on paper right now. So I think we're missing somebody. We need one more person to join BCC. I don't know who's going to be. I really don't. Lemon with raspberry filling. Yeah, I'm going to move on from that, Larry, because I'm just going to get myself in trouble. His first appearance ever. MJF will make his first appearance ever on Rampage. Also, Adam Cole will hear from, so they're going to tape that tonight, obviously. And then we're also getting Anna, which they need to drop the JAS. Just Anna J. They really need to get rid of it. Jack Perry versus Dookie. CM Punk, FTR, and Starks versus Jay White, Juice Robinson, and the Guns. Swerve Strickland versus Tanahashi on Collision. Christian Cage addresses the TNT title on Collision. Holy shit, Tony wrote down some shit for Collision. We will learn Sting and Darby Allin's partner for Forbidden Door. We'll also get Nyla Rose versus Willow Nightingale. And whoever said Nyla was going to win, she will not. And Brody King versus Andrade El Idolo. Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay, Forbidden Door, booked. MJF versus Tanahashi, booked. Write it down. What up, Jake? Aaron, yeah. It's crap. What's crap? Literally Daniel. Tony Storm, Willow Nightingale. Daniel's busy. Chris retains. Told you. Good call, Bobby. Yo, AEW is stacked. It's stacking up. Yeah, I'll give you that much. Punk versus Kojima at Forbidden Door. A part of the Owen Hart. Bryan versus Okada. Up next, Eddie Kingston, because fuck it. Let spill the beans. We're going to find out tonight. And Daniel Bryan is going to call out Okada as the main event tonight. KJ, I don't know how or when. I would love to meet you one day. You got me on this stream for live. Larry, you're a sweetheart, buddy. Yeah, I'd like to meet all the peeps one day. We'll see how this funny world works. At some point, I do want to do a bit of a U.S. tour and kind of get around. Plus, Nick and I have big dreams of one day being in the same building at the same time. Could you imagine letting me and Nick try and do this in the same place at the same time? Shit. It's going to be fun, folks. And we got nothing but high hopes. So get in that chat, get to that super chat, click all the ads, be a friend, tell a friend, help us grow, help us get there. And yes, we do. Maybe one day we'll have a Wrestling for Life meet and greet with the 4 lifers all come together. Maybe it's Kenta. That'd be a weird swerve, right? We couldn't get Kenta against Punk, so we're gonna get Kenta somewhere else on the card. That'll be very interesting. I'm counting the minutes until the show is over. Not feeling Dynamite tonight wasn't the worst, but a huge letdown after last week's Collision. This is where Dynamite's tricky for me, because I always say if the night feels fast, if I'm doing this and I feel like, oh shit, we got 8 minutes left on the clock, what am I going to do? The night flew. So that's a testament to the show being somewhat entertaining and moving. And it depends on how I want to break it down. Yeah, there's tons of shit to be critical about. There was tons of shit in the show that I did not want to see. But it did keep moving. It did keep going. So, I mean, for me, it's such a tough one. It's such a tough one. Was it a terrible show? No. Just a lot of fucking, like, I think it's why you're starting to see a drop in the high part of, like, you're going to lose the key demographic that you're going after. It's going to either get, most likely, if anything else, your demographic's going to continue to get younger, which some would argue that's good, but you need a nice spread. You have fans like yourself, Boston, myself, where, you know, as you get into a vintage, we are those 80s and 90s wrestling fans that now, you know, are holding on because we remember the glory days. Remember what it was like when everybody would lose their fucking mind about wrestling and you saw wrestling t-shirts everywhere. So we're holding on to that and we want to see it. But this, I mean, again, if this is the type of thing you like, you are thrilled with tonight. People are going to tell you it was an amazing show. It was outstanding. But in order to do so, you have to judge it at a different, huge chance for Eddie. But in order to do that, you have to judge it in a different level or at a different level than you judge the WWE. The WWE gets held to such a high standard where every little booking decision, every move they make kind of gets criticized or critiqued, as it should. They're a multi-billion-dollar company that puts on a lot of TV. I got no problem with it. It's actually had fun doing it. But tonight, there was a lot of tonight that was just fucking...
like people say, oh, don't watch Impact. Impact shit. Did you watch the first 45 minutes of Dynamite tonight? Felt like Impact. Felt like Impact. Maybe it's Kenta. I'm curious. I'm curious. What Vic say? Oh shit, Brody King. Now I kind of wish Rampage was 2 hours. Don't say that. So the first, we're going to get MJF and Punk on Rampage. Here comes Moxley. Oh, Moxley's not happy. Eddie Kingston. Yep. Who's BCC's fifth person? Gee, I don't know yet, bro. I think we're about to find out. He's probably going to jump Moxley. Nope. 2 hours of Rampage. No thanks. Check. Bye. I told you, Rampage should become Ring of Honor Rampage. Wow. Moxley's telling Kingston that he's drawing a line. There you go. Eddie's saying that Moxley, okay, this is good. See, I want more of this shit from AEW. And I know people, that's where I kind of get lost. Give me less Jeff Jarrett in the fucking, the stands whipping his hot dog around and more of this stuff with feel to it. And people are very critical of Moxley. I'm very critical of Moxley, but this is better than a lot of the other bullshit. KJ, that would be Dynamite. Dynamite. It's ECE. I hate that I kind of called that. Like anyone else, did anybody out there jump out of their fucking seats? So ECE and Eddie Kingston is going to fight alongside. Oh, we got a mugging. Eddie getting jumped. Brian and Ishii throwing cheap punches. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Claudio throwing Eddie out of the ring. Yuta just kind of kicking Ishii softly. I feel like Yuta was just doing the Orange Cassidy kicks. Am I wrong? Commercial break. KJ, you and Nick in the same place at the same time. I love it. Maybe, yeah, we'll do one down south. Wait, pause. We'll do one in Florida sometime, maybe. Live from the beach. The Rainmaker. Big pop for Okada. Oh, shit. See, this is where people forget. Again, it's all the, it's very much sleight of hand, right? Yeah, I'm back. Cool, I'm 60. Nice. Got me beat by a couple decades. 6 minutes. We're going off the air with this, I think. This is kind of a weird brawl. Oh, no, wait. Yuta jumps Okada. Officially geriatric. Just aged like a fine wine, sir. Why is my comment still on the bottom? I don't know. Started from the bottom, now you're here. I don't know what to tell you. If you said anything, it might be being held by the YouTube police, but that's not my fault. I can't control them. Daniel slides away from Okada. Not today. We make people pay to see this. No, Steve. Other way around. Punk wants no part of Kenta. I heard Kenta doesn't want any part of Punk either. So, yeah. Half of one, 6 a dozen the other. Okada. There you go. Taking the head off Yuta. Do we count that as an additional like 7 run-ins? If you don't know Kojima, I'm sure you will enjoy. Yeah, no, Kojima's going to be a big deal, and it's going to be a banger. I'm really curious how this plays out with Punk, though. It's really interesting. Punk obviously wins. Is it possible that Punk wins the Owen Hart? Interesting. Is he going to take the entire roster? Maybe. Daniel Kenta is just a big crybaby. Kenta's been very interesting, very up and down, lots of issues. He is like the Japanese Punk, right? Kind of. There's a lot of similarities there. He comes out to mild thing. Cookies went undefeated against Eddie during his injury time. Took me a second to put all that together in my head, C-Money. Yeah, seemingly. But man, how can you say no to a good fucking cookie? Let's be real. And that's it. We're in the books, folks. Show goes off the air. Okada pointing at the Forbidden Door sign. Brian waving his finger at him. I am so curious about the rating out of 10 tonight. I am so insanely curious at how people are going to rank this show. I don't even know how to feel about it. Hulk Hogan? What about Hulk Hogan? Are you talking about Jericho? Like 2023 Hulk Hogan? Brother? Andrade joins the House of Black after Brody is back, is black, and Black will shoot the mist in his eyes, and they're good friends anyways. Andrade joins the House of Black. Ooh. Tony, I don't know, man. I think they're going to try and give Andrade a little bit of lone time. So solo Andrade. And I'm okay with that. I don't know. We haven't got a whole lot of the House of Black where we start tweaking and adding people and change. I don't know. Too soon, maybe. Amunu is the 5th member of the BCC. Oh, that's right. I forgot they announced. Is that accurate? I feel like I did see that at some point. All right. So if they have Amino, so they got 5. Okay. And now they got Ishii. Did anybody pop for Ishii? Like, you know what? I like Ishii, but I've seen him so much in the last 2 years. And maybe this is because I watch a ridiculous amount of wrestling, but guys, I don't know. There's been a lot of Ishii, and he doesn't exactly, considering this particular brand really wants to like go all out and go balls to the wall. It's really hard to get that type of match out of Ishii. I love him though. Boston LOL, Ishii can go. Yeah, he can throw a whole lot of punches. I mean, he's all right. He could go, I think. I expected a brawl. We got a semi-brawl, Aaron. I don't mind going off the air with a cliffhanger. I have no problem with them. Again, Brian rolling out, but I feel like that could have been, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, the last segment, even though Okada came out, could have been an earlier thing and then kind of slot something else, but they didn't have really anything else. Again, this might be one of the nights where AEW pulls off a WWE, and then all the shit that happened outside the ring made the show good enough to compensate for the shit in the ring. That feels very WWE to me. Legendary. Crowd is awake at the end of the show. Very true. Very true. They were. Okada has one of the worst finishers ever. Yeah, it's just, I don't get it, right? Like, I don't get when you're around all these wrestlers and you're like, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I don't. I honestly think the Punk and the Bucks are more fine with each other than we all know at this point. I think it's a work. Boston, you know what, man? It's bugging me, and I'm trying not to be too long-winded as I see the ratings are here, and I don't want to keep everybody waiting. I said it the other night, and something about Punk's promo on Collision, and maybe just he was, kind of fucking around with the crowd and feeling good, but there's just kind of moments that seemed very like, aha, that's funny, right? It just, I don't know. I've said from day one, the day this happened, I said they got to find a way to make money off it. And if they can, great. If you can do something at Forbidden Door or All In, all in that leads to All Out, it's money. It's fucking money. It's printable bucks. Ha. By the way, actually, I'll save the by the way for a second. Okada, the Japanese version of The Rock, or Hulk Hogan. Some people have accused him of being the Japanese Hulk Hogan, but very much Rock-like. Sorry, I'm just gonna mute my CFL highlights. Another thing that Jericho likes to do is tweet about his various hotels experiences. Listen, this is actually starting to backfire on Jericho. It really is, because he's bitching and moaning so much that people are pulling out evidence of what's really happening. Come on, guys, let's be realistic. The one about Coach Check emotionally abusing him or whatever the fuck he said. You're supposed to be this badass, tough rock and roller. Like, do you remember when fucking Axl Rose got on MTV and was like, oh, they picked on me at the hotel? It is ridiculous. It is benevolent. It's all kinds of childish. It's horrible. And Tony, these are the people representing your company. That's what you got to think about. Change the name to the show, Dynamite to Run-Ins. It was run-in heavy. I think the BCC is losing at Forbidden Door. Yep, that makes sense because they won the last one, right? People talk about 50-50 booking. Seems okay with me. 5 out of 10. Ooh, okay, 5 out of 10. I told you this is going to be fun, guys. 8. Okay. 5. See what we're doing here? We got a pattern. 8. 9. Okay. Bobby going big. Justin 6. The 5th. That was decent. 6 out of 9 out of 10. Whew, I'm in a pickle right now. I really am. The show to me started at a 9.8 and then it stalled and dropped to a 9. All right. That's interesting. Interesting, JV. 6 out of 10 from Vance. See, it's a very polarizing episode. I don't believe it's always been a work, but between the Elite and Punk. But today we as we stand here, I think it's more than they're more than willing to work together. I don't know. I think the rational side of us throughout this whole story has kind of gone down that road, Boston, and we're just like hoping. Like even the night of and the brawl, we're like, nah, it's got to be bullshit. There's been no real proof that it even fucking happened. It's been such a weird ride. It's been so long of just going back and forth. So yeah, if we get a big brawl, and I said it at Double or Nothing, you had Anarchy in the Arena. If at the end of Anarchy in the Arena, Punk showed up with FTR on his sides, maybe Ricky, I don't know, and just laid boot to the Elite, the place, the wrestling world would go insane. And I think that's what AEW is looking for. AEW is looking for the Hollywood Hogan moment. That moment that just clicks the switch. Where things go from, yeah, we're good, we're doing all right, we're hanging in, some weeks good, some weeks bad, to just money. And that's what they're looking for. They're Bash at the Beach, their holy shit, Hogan just turned moment that captivates the industry in such a way you pull eyes in. Then the task becomes maintaining those eyes. 8 out of 10. All right, okay. Reed beat Okada. Yes, he did. He was having a really good run out there. 2.1 out of 10. Bash. 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. 6.5 out of 10. All right. So many haters here. Why is it haters, though? What's the hate? I don't think it's accurate or fair. And this is the wrestling utopia for a reason. Saying that Dynamite tonight was 6 out of 10 is not a hate. It's not a bad thing. I mean, decent show. But if you can call it an 8, someone else can call it a 6. And that's how we roll around here. We don't block people for having a difference of opinion. We don't shoo people away for having a difference of opinion. You only get kicked out if you're a douchebag. But as far as the haters go, I think there's a lot of fans, seemingly like yourself, that just can't take the heat, that just can't take the truth, that just can't listen to rational. people try and talk about this. It's got to be perfect. Oh, it was wonderful. It was wonderful. And if you say it wasn't wonderful, you're crazy. You're a hater. It's an easy out. It makes you avoid the argument. It's easiest. It's stick and move instead of getting in the pocket and banging. So that's it. Not Joseph. Good to see you. Not sure if I've seen you before. Honestly, I wouldn't have Danielson and Okada. I have an altercation till Forbidden Door. Yeah, we got very little time. We're not going to get it. I'm glad they didn't touch. It was perfect. See, love for those who think there's a bunch of haters. Yeah, no, I thought it was really well played at the end. Really well played. 10 out of 10 on Dynamite. John, that's aggressive. So who's Sting and Darby's partner, you think? I thought it might Ishii's off the table. That's a good question. That's a really good question, Justin. We're running out of people. Goldberg. 8.5 out of 10 due to the main event run-ins and brawls. Fair enough. What main event? There was no main event. And I hate that on both companies. If you're gonna end a show with a segment, it better be a good segment. I did kind of enjoy the end of that segment. There was a lot of unnecessary stuff. Hobb doesn't need a fifth member. Andrade will rejoin Roosh. That's a possibility. That will definitely be a possibility. Muda's retired otherwise. Muda would be a nice surprise, though. It would kind of fuck everybody up. Like, wait, what? Didn't they just... shit. KJ, how long until we get blood and guts between BCC and the Elite? I'm guessing, if I was guessing, JV, I think that might be the blow-off, finally, I imagine. It's been going forever. We had Anarchy in the arena. Now we're going to have a match at Forbidden Door. So what's next? I don't know. LOL. I'm glad. See you on SmackDown and Rampage Friday night. Bobby, Big Wheels, we'll see you then. Alexis gives it a 5. Okay, LOL. 6 out of 10. I'll never give any wrestling event high numbers that I have that have a fucking food fight. Steve G, see, that's valid. I'll accept that. Bobby Impact is tomorrow. Come join. Yeah, don't be narrow. Expand your wrestling horizons. I think they used the brawl to cover the fact that Punk got hurt and need to be out for a while. I felt like that too. I kind of felt like that. He's sitting there and he's like, guys, I just blew my trap out. I'm fucked. And they're like, do you want to do something fun? Like, I mean, really, I find it hard to believe in 2023 that there's no like security camera footage. Some security guard didn't hit replay the next day and tape some footage of outside the dressing room at least. There is no actual physical indication that an altercation actually happened. Some people want to say, well, there was an investigation. It was internal. It's bullshit. Shit gets leaked from everything. We get fucking cop footage of fucking body cams and cams on buses. You can't get me a fucking some type of proof that this all went down. All these people ran into a dressing room. I don't know. But I don't know. It's gone too deep to not be. I don't know. It's so fun. I give it a 7 out of 10. I respect that. Sting and Darby, Goldberg. That'd be hilarious. That would be really, really, really hilarious. I'd accept that. 4 out of 10. Daniel. Ooh. Daniel, a little low, buddy. How long was Punk out before he returned? It was, 9 months, 10 months? Jericho has a thing with him for a long time. Jericho has had a thing with him for a long time. What's the thing with him? What thing has he had with him? Not thrilled about Goldberg. Just his attitude in general is, I don't know what we're guessing at here, but I'll take your word for it in the sense that, like I said earlier, guys, there's a lot of Jericho moments I can go back to, and I'll tell you how much I really love them. Some really good matches, some really good rivalries. Huge Jericho fan. Jericho's one of the reasons why I tuned into AEW. this is not that Jericho anymore. Jericho was the right choice for the first ever champion of this company. He's just not that Jericho anymore. Jericho had moments in the past. He's not that Jericho anymore. He's not that Jericho anymore. And he wants to ignore, scream at, yell at anybody that doesn't see him as the superstar that he thinks he is. Just because his best friend has a whole bunch of fucking money doesn't make him any more special. And it's actually hindered him. Watching this man have a fucking midlife crisis on TV every week is horrible for me. Please no Oldberg. I'm all for it. A one-time deal worth the eyes. I think it is. I'm all for it. I just want to see what the kind of shit show it turns out to be. Okada should have started the show. Yeah, I could have started with Okada. Ended with even Orange Cassidy ending the match. The night might have been a little bit better, but that's just being picky. Jericho's softer than an orthopedic shoe. Yeah. And you hear him do interviews of like, and I was going to punch that guy in the face. Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, okay. I told Punk he was a cancer. Okay. Not thrilled about Goldberg, but it would make sense. Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that one, not necessarily. I don't like listen, I recently watched a Goldberg doc that made me kind of happier about Goldberg, and I kind of had a little more respect. Older Goldberg is a little more humble and a little less dicky and a little more kind of looking back at what he went through. Still really remarkable, but I don't want to see him anymore. I'm good with that. Hi, I'm JV, and I have ADD. At least it rhymes. You're good with that. You can just repeat it. Sting Goldberg and Jericho in a three-way retirement match where no matter what happens, you all retire. Maybe. I still think Darby should retire Sting, let's be honest. 8 out of 10 for sure. Okay. For the people 5 in the subs that are missing, they will run out of oxygen in the morning. Yeah, that's off the coast of Canada, and a lot of family out that way as well. In really crazy times. They've been out in a submarine for the last few days, and they based on what they can figure out, there's not a whole lot of oxygen left. So T's and P's, man, and like life is short, folks. Live it while you can. Sting, Goldberg. I'm going to pass that. Metal Sting and Goldberg. No, I'm not going to keep entertaining that. Punk and FTR versus Hangman and the Bucks at Wembley would be money. Absolutely. Let's go. They're saving it for pay-per-view, KJ, maybe. 5.5 out of 10. Okay. I think I'm going to go. What am I going to go tonight? I'm going to go 6.5. 6.5. For Punk and the Elite to have been a work, it means the entire thing would have been predicated on some middle school like child dysfunction. Yeah, but to me, Daniel, that's playing into, and I think this is something AEW could have done or has done very well, is play into the Twitter crowd, play into the 7%, play into that pocket of, okay, everybody's saying this, we're going to say it. We just saw it with Adam Cole and MJF. We're going to say all the things the fans are saying. You have a shit body. You're on drugs. You suck. You're long-winded. That's not out of the realm of possibility. Plus, I mean, guys, it's not far off from the truth, I don't think. I don't care enough to hate anything. Amen, brother. I like it. Hate-free zone. I do appreciate that. That's just 2 out of 10. That's a bit low. 10 out of 10 for AEW Dynamite. Some more I think about it. I think I'd lay money on Goldberg being Sting and Darby's partner. It's fucking nuts. It would blow everybody's mind. It really would blow everyone's mind. You can love and hate the same thing like certain family members. Very true. Very true. Again, like I said, it's like your favorite sports teams, guys. You can be mad at the coach. You can be mad at the pitcher. You can be mad at the star player. You can be mad at a lot of things, but you keep cheering for that team. That's what this is like. I just find sometimes in this IWC is just not being willing to listen to reason. Put him on Saturday nights with Punk. Line it up. Let's go. Stack him. But no, he's not staying if he comes. Muda. Could be Muda. It'd be interesting if it was Muda. It really would under the circumstances. A difference of opinion doesn't make you a hater. Reality is not everyone is going to always agree with one another. Just life and not a reason to label anyone. Lit match wrestling, that is beautiful, and kind of the premise and the mission statement behind this channel. And I appreciate you having, look, Luna's thrilled about. Luna will be live on Sunday, folks. Vacant's going to fight Goldberg. Always bet on Vacant, though. But yeah, no, I mean, that's what I want people to understand. Like, that's why we wanted this channel to bring in opinions. We don't block people that, if you come in here and you're not an asshole, you get to tell us what you think, and we will listen, and we will debate it. Me and Nick scream at each other like a married couple half the time we're on here. It's fine. Every week I kind of badmouth Dynamite. I show up on Thursday and Luna says I love it. It's just the way it is. Too many people hold still with it. I put posts up like, oh, well, Dynamite shit the bed tonight, or hey, Raw wasn't good. And I've literally had people been like, you should die, you know, shag you with a rusty screw and die. You're like, whoa, it's wrestling. Enjoy it. Can you be critical? Yeah, just like your favorite players. But you're going to cheer for them next week. Yeah, Luna's going to be in good seats. Luna's going to be rocking her Wrasslin for Life t-shirt. Luna's going to be there giving us updates. It's going to be a fun one. She is going to have a good time. We all live in a yellow submarine. Maybe too soon, Justin. Maybe too soon. Becoming the inaugural AEW World Champion, to me personally, was Jericho's biggest accomplishment since December 2001, when he became first undisputed world champion. I like that. That's not a terrible argument, Ronan. Not at all. JV has spoken. I don't hate AEW. I just dislike it. It's not my cup of tea. And yeah, Joe, I'm with you on that. Like, I understand that. It doesn't have to be your cup of tea. Some nights, you heard me tonight. I tried. I wanted to be positive the whole night. And then Jeff Jarrett was throwing hot dogs, and I don't know what the fuck to do. Again, I understand. Some people, like I said, there was 14 run-ins, 11 run-ins in the first 2 matches. Again, if you're following the bouncing ball, it's exciting. It is. It's a train wreck. But it's entertaining to a degree. So you're not wrong. You just feel differently. Bash, it's funnier that you call them haters. Our shit is real. Our shit is authentic. And I got to go to bed because I got to get with it. Exactly. Control the narrative, people. I love it. We're taking over. One channel at a time. One show at a time. One subscriber at a time. We're creating a new and improved IWC. If we get Kota Ibushi or Chris Hero by the end of the year, my year is complete. You might get Hero sooner than later. There have been a lot of rumors about Ibushi. We'll see how that ties in. Maybe it is the Osprey match, Takashka fucking with Kenny. We'll find out. Ibushi will come in for the save. Called it. All right, Justin, we're on the same page. Where the run play, last one already then. AEW does a lot of indie stuff, and indie fans love that. And I don't disagree. The problem for the company is that appeases about 800,000 people. It's not a big enough audience. And it's going to burn itself out. And we're already seeing fan burnout because the same people can't keep buying tickets. You need new people. You need more people in your funnel. Good night. All right, I'm done. I'm not going to read it. I'm just going to put it there as if he said it. All right, you guys can all read that. Folks, remember, go click all the links below. Join us on TikTok. Join us on Twitter. Facebook coming soon. Go join us on Instagram as well. We got so much coming your way. Like I said, the 29th, we are launching a new show with Mr. CJ Brand. That's going to be a fun one. We're going to get the fans to vote on the name of the show. We're also going to get you guys to vote on the 4 Lifeys on July 2nd. We will bring you the second annual, actually, half-year awards for 2023, where we will go through and piss off a whole lot of people by giving awards to you, people that you hate. But it's going to happen. Thank you. Thank you. But make sure you hit like, subscribe, share. Come back tomorrow. Impact Friday doubleheader. I'm so long-winded. I'm just having fun. I don't want to go home. But thank you, folks, and we'll see you on the flip side.